got a light bulb here that needs to be replaced, and it's in a little mini can light, and it's those small little bulbs that need to be replaced. And have you ever come across that and you're not quite sure how to replace the bulb? There's an inner housing and an outer housing, so it's like, do I pull the inner housing out? How do I do that? Or do I have to pull this whole outside piece down? And maybe you try to pull the outside piece down and it's not coming, and you're trying to pull it down with your fingernails and it almost feels like you're going to pull your fingernails off, and you just can't seem to get it down, and then you get your fingerprints all over the place. Well, there is an easier way to pull it down than to try to grab it like that, you know. And I'll show you the trick. The first thing you want to know is the inside trim housing piece. You don't have to take that out. You want to pull the entire thing down, but you're going to put your hands, see, like this. Put your hands up in here like this. Now you can kind of put pressure against it and pull down and twist a little bit. Okay. And keep working at it. Now you can grab it. Now it's down far enough to where you can get your hands in there. Gently pull that down. Okay? It's way easier. Now on the back side, the bulb is held in here. You just want to wiggle it back and forth and take it off here. There's two little prongs that fit on this end piece. Just kind of pull that off, wiggle it back and forth. See, that's the little connection. It's just a flat plate. And the bulb is on the back side here. And here's two prongs for the bulb. There's two prongs on the back side for the bulb. Now, how do you get it out of here? I'll show you, don't worry. Here's the little can light. See that little bulb in there? We got to get that out. See the two prongs? I pulled that off, and then you want to pull the whole unit down like this. Now you can work on it. Okay, see there's a black thing in there. It's a spring. And that kind of holds pressure on here. See that little tit in there? There's a little nib inside there. See that? So you take this and you just push it away from that nib. It's kind of hard. That's what that spring is there for. Now, see, once I have that loose, see, now I have it on the top edge. That little nib holds this down into place. Now I can take this and kind of get it out of there. There you go. Now, to replace it, here's the can again. I'm going to hold it here. There's a piece of glass in here too. You want to be careful with that. Now see, here's that prong thing. I'm going to put that in there kind of at an angle. See, like that. And now I can kind of wedge it down in there. Now, once you got it that far, now I got to push it against that black spring. Push a little bit on it and wiggle it, and now I can push it down all the way. And see now, see that little nib in there? Now that's on the top side of the bulb. That keeps the bulb from being able to be pulled out. Okay? Simple, Simon. Let's put this back up now. One other thing, make sure your light switch is turned off before you do this. You don't want to get shocked or anything. Okay? Now I can hold this whole thing up here at one go. Put the prongs in there. Ooh, look at that. I got the wrong light switch. I had two light switches down there and I had the wrong one turned off. I'm going to turn that off first. I did have all the light switches turned off, but I thought this one, there's some other ones in the main family room, and I thought this one was turned on connected to that, and then there's some kitchen lights that go on too with another switch. This one just happened to be turned on with the kitchen switch. I like to do it when the power's off, you know, just in case you touch something, you get shocked. Okay, I'm just going to push it in the little holes there. I may have to kind of take this and kind of hold on to it, kind of wiggle that back and forth, and kind of push down hard on it. Okay, now, okay, that feels good. All right, now I can take this whole thing and push it gently up in there, nice and even, kind of wiggle it back and forth. Keep your fingers off of the ceiling if you can. And there we go. Now I can turn the light switch on and make sure everything works. Okay. Job complete. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Sort of looked difficult, and if you don't know how to pull these down, these can be a real bear.